badge number, by the way, man? Now, what's your badge number?
Back up!
No.
Back up, jail, back up!
No, you hit that man. You punch that man. You punch that man.
I'll tell you one more time.
You punch that man.
I can't breathe. Stop! I can't breathe. Back up! Back up! Back up!
You
This
gotta
is a
touch me.
scene around here where he threw something. Back up!
Okay, don't touch me though. Don't touch me.
Back up!
Hey, look, you need to calm down,
Back
man.
up
Get your
now.
hand on my face.
Back up now! Back up now! We need to search this area.
Hey,
Back
hey,
up!
look
Back
here,
up!
Hey, get your hand on me.
Back
Get your hand
up
on me now.
now!
I got
This is an area we need to search.
So
Back
you
up!
do your job. You ain't gotta touch
Back
me.
up!
I'm
Back up! He threw around here, so we have to search
I'm
it.
10 feet away.
Go ahead, turn it.
Don't touch me now. Don't touch me.
I'll put your hands behind your back.
Y'all
You're
me
going
now.
to need to take.
No, put you take.
No, sir.
Y'all me now.
Sir.
You need to calm down, man.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another one. And man, do I wish we weren't back with another one. On September 3rd, 2024, Shad Money was in Huntsville, Alabama. That's when he witnessed several Huntsville PD officers punching an alleged suspect. I think with how prevalent recording police has been, he very quickly knew something was wrong, so he pulled out his camera and started filming. And what he got was 3 white police officers assaulting a person within their custody. And when they realized that he had them on camera, that's when they decided that they would abuse him too. Let's jump into the video.
We got you. Also, what's your badge number, by the way, man? Now, what's your badge number?
Back up!
No.
Back up, jail, back up!
No, you hit that man. You punch that man. You punch that man.
You might be asking yourself why these cops are so angry. The suspect on the ground is compliant and he's not fighting. They really have nothing to be angry about. They're angry that their actions are being caught on camera. Let's be clear, police officers are not afraid to break the law and to violate your rights. But they are petrified of getting caught. And if you put the police in a position where you catch them doing something bad, well, you'll go to jail.
I'll tell you one more time.
You punch that man.
Don't kill me, bro. Hey! Get the leg! You love my leg! I'm right down!
Now, as the camera pans, take a good look at the officer that straddled over this suspect's neck. He has the suspect in a full chokehold, despite chokeholds being banned by police departments nationwide. And because he's restrained, the suspect can't get air.
I can't breathe! Stop! I can't breathe!
Watching this infuriates me. It also evokes a lot of different emotions. The officer has his entire weight on the suspect's head while he's wrenching his neck in a chokehold. 2 other officers are also restraining this man, so his body is willing him to try and get oxygen. So naturally he's trying to resist the choke. But because he's so tired, and because he's so restrained, trying to get air is actually exhausting him even more. To see this happening again is absolutely terrible. But let's do some comparison just to take a look at how bad policing has actually got.
Stop! I can't breathe!
And to me, that seems eerily similar to an incident that happened 4 years ago.
For 5 minutes, we watched as a white officer pressed his knee into the neck of a black man.
Now, there are some very real similarities between both videos. I think we can all at least agree on that. And if it's true that these videos are both very similar, well, we already know what happened in one of those circumstances. Because of the brave citizens that were willing to pull out their camera years ago, those police officers were held accountable. And these cops do not want history to repeat itself.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe, bro! I swear to God, I can't breathe! Bro, I can't breathe! Ah! Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I get these calls, man.
Now, when it comes to police officers, violating citizens' rights is considered a team sport. So it takes an awful lot to draw one cop away from a bunch of other cops that are violating someone's rights. So you might be thinking to yourself, what is it that would make this cop leave his idea of a great time? The cameraman is about to film his vehicle with the license plate. And one of these cops realizes that he got caught by face. Now he's going to get caught by vehicle. And once 1 and 1 makes 2, he's going to be in for a world of trouble. So now enters the field training officer. No joke. This guy trains the other cops. He's the most senior officer on duty.
Back up! No. Back up! Back up!
You
This is
gotta
the
touch me.
scene around here where he threw something. Back up!
Okay, don't touch me though. Don't touch me.
Back up!
Hey, look, you need to calm down,
Back
man.
up!
Get your
Now!
hand on my face.
Back
Get
up
your hand
now!
on my face.
Back up now! We need search this area!
Hey,
Back
hey,
up!
look,
Back
look here.
up!
Hey, get your hand on me.
Back
Get your hand
up
on me now.
now!
I got
This
you.
is an area we
Look here,
need
look
to
here.
search! Back up!
Do your job. You ain't gotta touch
Back
me.
up! Back up! He threw around here, so we have to search
I'm
it!
10 feet away.
Go ahead,
Don't touch me now. Don't touch me.
put your hands behind your back. You're going to be detained.
So the police officer is alleging that the suspect threw evidence out in the area, and that because of that and only that, the videographer was going to have to leave. And ultimately, because the videographer didn't leave, it gave the police officer the legal ability to detain the videographer. That's not how it works. A crime scene first has to be reasonable. Secondly, the crime scene has to be taped or marked off with crime scene tape, so other reasonable bystanders can understand where the crime scene begins and ends. But that wasn't done. And to detain this man, there needs to be reasonable articulable suspicion or probable cause that a felony, ordinance violation, or misdemeanor had taken place, was currently in the commission of taking place, or was about to take place. This videographer had been filming, is still currently in the commission of filming, and based on past patterns would continue to film in the future. His First Amendment right and constitutionally protected activities cannot be converted into a crime. So failure to cease that activity is not grounds to detain the individual. Long story short, this guy's got a killer lawsuit. And secondly, and most importantly, these cops got put on blast, and the whole world is going to see just exactly what they're up to in Huntsville, Alabama.
Stop, sir.
Get off me now.
Sir.
You need to calm down, man.
Put your hand behind your back.
Look what y'all doing, man. Look what y'all doing, man.
Now they're doing the same thing to the witness that they did to the original person they got caught abusing. Police don't only lie with impunity, they abuse with the same. What's most interesting about Shad Money's story is that he only has 2 videos on his channel. And as luck or unluck would have it, they both revolve around the same thing: police brutality. It's fitting that just under a week ago, he had the courage to pull out his camera and start filming police officers that were choking a suspect in their custody, because the only other video that he has on his channel is from 4 years ago, when the nation was in unrest after what happened to George Floyd.
Look here. Here come the Mortal Kombat character. Going down the street. Hey, your mama told you this first, right? We're leaving.
Hey, don't touch me, man. Don't fucking touch me.
Are you kidding me?
I think it's ironic, in the worst ways, that both times this man pulled out his camera, and the only 2 times he's ever pulled out his camera, was when, because at the hands of police, someone couldn't breathe. It should not be understated that this man is a hero. Especially because it's the same police department from 4 years ago that it is today, Huntsville PD. He knew that the last time he went up against these tyrants, because he was upset that someone couldn't breathe, he was accosted and sprayed. And the second time he did it, he knew the results would be absolutely the same. And that didn't stop him for 1 second from pulling out that camera and standing up for what's right. We all have this amazing fire within inside us. Sometimes it lays dormant, and it takes a moment of extreme compassion to ignite that fire and let that glow shine through to the reaches of humanity. However, some of us would have those flames extinguished in a moment, because one spark could fuel a revolution. The camera is very powerful, and with great power comes great responsibility. Some fear that responsibility. There are two people. One, when faced with this choice, knowing that there's imminent harm to themselves, would weigh their options, would decide the risk is too great, and would run in the other direction. Then on the other hand, there's folks like Chad Money, or folks like you at home, that when faced with that same clear and present danger, wouldn't even stop to think to weigh their options. And instead of running away from danger, they would run to it. Because we the people will never bend the knee. We the people will never allow tyranny to impose on our free will. And mostly because we the people of the United States of America, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings for ourselves and our posterity. And because of Shad Money, our blessings have been secured, our general welfare has been promoted, our justice has been established, and accountability is coming. Make sure to subscribe to Shad Money. His channel and original video link are in the description of this one. And when you go there, thank him. He's only got 2 videos. Watch them all to the end. Leave comments of support. Because without the Shad Moneys of this world, more cops would be getting away with even more evil acts. And that's the reason I stopped you today.